There once was a raven, and he lived in a world of darkness. He knew that he had to act in order to transform the world, so he began his search for light.
My life was a piece of clay, sitting on a table at my best friend's birthday party. It was molded, shaped, into a figure. Next came the paint, in colors of lilac, sky blue, sea green, coming together as one. My life was a piece of clay, being carefully crafted into what it is today.
Since childhood, I have carried myself just like a doll. I was living in a superficial world, distant from rationality and critical thinking, not a real one. I dreamt of success, thinking that it will one day come and sit on my lap without any plan or direction to achieve that success. I dreamt of being a leader in my community without giving much thought to the process of becoming one. In my world, everything was supposed to be easy and perfect. I was just like a doll, blended our dolls.
I never played with dolls as a kid. Instead, I had a stuffed animal, a stuffed dog, an animal that has gone with me everywhere. When my life became crazy and seemingly unmanageable, when people teased me, when people beat me, when people called me names just because I couldn't speak English, my dog gave me the strength and comfort to keep going. My past is a dog, a best friend, always pushing me forwards through the terrible times and occasionally the good.
My father always said something about good furniture. My life was furniture. After my father was a pilot, he started to import Italian furniture from Libya to Italy. Our house was full of furniture catalogs. The word furniture reminded me of how close my family is. It reminded me of home and unity.
My life was thousands of questions emerging from my head. I knew I was little and the world big, and that I had to learn about my home in order to be a part of it. Mom, what does agujero negro means? How does it look like? I would ask. Sometimes my mom and dad would go crazy and ignore my questions, so I knew it was time to discover my own truths and explore this unknown world. I found out later that questions weren't bad. Actually, they were the first steps to discover the truth.
As the raven flew through the darkness, he saw the light emerging from the Sky Chief's house. His first step to obtain the light was to transform into a pine needle, to be swallowed by the Sky Chief's daughter. Inside her, the raven began to grow.
Growing, always growing. Little by little, my present is like dew on grass, a small amount of water allowing the grass to grow continually, day by day. My present is seeing myself growing.
Rising, rising, always rising. My life is like a hot air balloon. Every time the balloon rises, I get to know a higher level and a better view of the goals I really want to achieve. My life is a path full of different colors and directions. Every door represents different opportunities. Life is all about decisions and actions. I am a positive person who is not afraid of making mistakes because they teach me how to stand up again. Rising, rising, always rising.
Now my life is a bracelet, made up of numerous beads. Each bead has its own size, shape, color, and has been molded in its own unique way. Yet, they all lie on the same string. My life is a bracelet with a story of where it came from, how it was made, and where it may go.
After years of being furniture, my life transferred to red. This color reminds me of blood of Libyan people who are being killed. It reminds me of how many friends I have lost since the Libyan revolution has started.
With the help of people who have brought light in my life, I have realized that becoming a leader requires more effort than I anticipated. I have to pay attention to all the important details of my life and of the world. I trust myself and I'm ready to work harder and realize the ambition of being a good leader.
Soon after, the Sky Chief's daughter gave birth to a little baby. It was Raven. The boy seemed to be playing, but in reality, he was searching for the light. Then he found a glowing box and started to cry until his mother opened it. Inside was the sun.
My life will always be a process of moving forwards, never backwards, a never-ending train. My life is my canvas. My feelings, my friends, and my family are my paint, and I am the artist.
My life will be like getting into the peak of a mountain after a long journey. Every time I wake up, I would thank God for the miracle of giving me the chance of living and smiling every day. I will try to achieve most of my goals. I will fight against discrimination and violence. I will be a hard worker, but most of all, a happy and successful woman.
I would like to have success in my academic life, in my future profession, which you both will set me on the path of becoming an icon of positive change in my country and in the world.
My life will be a rope, strong-willed and tough. The rope will be thick because it is the product of countless threads woven together. My life will be a rope, bringing people and cultures together.
Raven returned to his original form, and, seizing the sun, he spread light throughout the world.
Todos hemos pasado por diferentes caminos y experimentado transformaciones. Aún compartimos un mismo objetivo, ser líderes mundiales y transformar el mundo. Al igual que Raven, no cambiaremos nuestra forma de ser al traspasar nuestro camino.
Nous avons traversé différents chemins et vécu des changements. Cependant, nous partageons un but commun, être des leaders mondiaux et transformer le monde. Comme Raven, à travers notre parcours, nous resterons toujours nous-mêmes.
كلنا قد مررنا بمسارات وتجربات مختلفة، ولكن إلى الآن نحن نتشاطر هدفا واحدا، وهو أن نصبح قادة للعالم ونقوم بتحويل العالم إلى الأفضل. مثل الغراب في رحلتنا هذه سوف نبقى دائما صادقين مع أنفسنا.
ñun ñëpp jaar nañu ci yoon bu ne ak soppeeku bu ne waaye ñun ñëpp ñoo bokk li ñu bëgg nekk ñuy jiite àdduna bi te soppi ko roy ci ni ko Raven defee ci suñu yoon duñu mës a soppeeku.
We have all traveled different paths and experienced transformations. Yet, we share a common goal, to be global leaders and transform the world. Like the Raven, in our journey, we will always stay true to ourselves.
The voices you have heard are Laura Ramirez Osorio from Cali, Colombia,
Sana Hashim from Atlanta, Georgia,
Muhammad Bara from Libya, North Africa.
Yasin Silla from Senegal, West Africa.
Kara Shepherd-Jones from Montreal, Canada.
Caddy Schultz from Brussels, Belgium.
from the United World College USA Global Leadership Forum.